Hi there, my name is Jeremiah Voigt from Kaukauna, Wisconsin. I got involved in hunting through my father when I was a very young child. Used to go out with him and sit on the bottom of his stand when I wasn't able to hunt yet. And then when I became age, I got to go and sit by myself, and I really loved it. On October 13th, 2017, I was in underneath a vehicle which came down on me and was crushing the upper part of my body, which broke all the bones in my face, my eye sockets. I had 3 skull fractures, also busted my lower jaw. Rib cages on the left side was busted, split the sternum, busted my arm and poked it out my tricep. Also busted my clavicle, and they had to put a bunch of metal in there as well. My C6 vertebrae was cracked, both shoulder blades, and 2 punctured lungs. So there's extensive damage, a lot of recovery time. I was in a coma for 2 weeks. When I came to, I was left blind. We were hoping that it would return after a little bit of time, but it's been a year now, and I have no eyesight yet. We're hoping with some of the new stuff coming out that we can get some back. But yeah, it's been a tough road, and we're doing the best we can at it, and we're going to go from there. Still there, yes. Alright, you guys are wondering how I'm going to shoot a deer here sitting behind the crossbow being blind. But Mark from Fin and Bone Outfitters is helping me here with a Bone View adapter with an iPhone attached to it. Mark is going to be my eyes.
We're here on a whitetail hunt in Minnesota on one of our good food plots. We're trying to get Jeremiah a nice buck tonight. We got a bunch of coldness coming in the last couple of days. It was down to 30 degrees at night, a lot of frost in the morning. We're getting a lot of scrapes, a lot of rubs on our plots out here. The bucks are just starting to move pretty good. We're getting big bucks already with broken tines, so they're starting to fight and play good. It's just starting to get a little bit of rut action going on. Got some does moving during the day and some bucks pushing them, so we're hoping for a good shot tonight.
When the deer comes in here, Mark is going to be talking to me from over my right shoulder here, telling me up, down, left, right, which way to position the bow. He's going to be, like I said, my eyes, getting on it. And once we got it in there working together, that I'm going to put it on there and then pull the trigger. How I got involved with Mark at Fin and Bone Outfitters was from Luke Koala, one of my really good friends I grew up with. Got me introduced to Mark, and he mentioned to Mark that my situation about going blind in the accident, and Mark jumped on the idea of offering me to come hunt and taking on the challenge. Mark himself is a wounded vet, and he cares a lot about people and people's situations, and he's just a very compassionate person. Mark has been doing a lot of homework and research on this stand and had some bucks coming in, some nice bucks, but a lot of them were coming in right at the last light, you know, right 10-20 minutes before last light. Coming in to hunt, I was a little nervous, a little scared about it because I haven't been in the woods since the accident. So, I mean, to get it all going was a little bit of a challenge, but once we got out there, and Mark was very good at explaining everything to me, and I actually felt like I was sitting in a stand and I knew where everything was, you know, CRP stuff behind me and stuff like that. In the apple trees, he explained it very well to me, so it made me feel like I was actually seeing it. We've seen quite a few does, probably I'd say a dozen or so, and does and fawns, and started to become dark. Before you know it, Mark looked over and there was a big deer standing over by the apple tree, and he goes, "Oh, there's a buck." We got, moving around. I got over the apple tree. Mark's telling me left, 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 left. We got to the apple tree. I just got on him, and the buck started moving. But he was moving pretty fast, so Mark's letting me know left, 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 and we're trying. For me, it's difficult because I'm used to seeing deer move and just move my body, but that's not how it works anymore for me. It's I got to listen more than anything and hear stuff, not try to watch it. So Mark's telling me, go to the right, go to the right. We're heading to the right, and we got on it, and then he said, shoot. I didn't hear the hit, the thud. So I was a little hesitant, and we all were kind of in there talking, and so we decided, made it a decision to back out because you don't want to push the deer, and it just ends up to being a longer track job.
Right at dark, we're just starting to lose some light, and off to our left, we've seen 3 bucks come running in. The biggest one came underneath the apple tree, so we tried to get them on as quick as we can. We moved over. Jeremiah did a great job with that iPhone and the bone view attachment. We moved them all the way left, and just as we were getting on them, get ready to take a shot, the other 2 bucks were taking off and playing, so the big one kind of took off and followed them. So we had to move pretty fast to get back on them.
For sure.
But we got on them. Jeremiah did a good job. We took a shot, and they bolted off into the grass. We're kind of unsure of the shot. It was kind of on the lower edge of the light, so we didn't get a good view of it. So we went to look for a little bit of blood. We didn't see any right away, so we just backed out. We're gonna do the smart thing, and tomorrow morning we'll come back out here for the morning, let them calm down, and we'll see if we can pick it up and see if we can find them.
That sounds like a plan. Hopefully we got a good shot on it, and like I said, when you're in doubt, back out. So we'll try it tomorrow morning.
I think I was more excited than you. I'm not sure.
Well, I couldn't see it.
Right.
So no, thank you very much.
You bet. So it's the next morning after the evening hunt. We took a shot at that buck late last night, a couple minutes before closing. We decided to let him lay. We didn't see a definitive sign that he was hit, so we're going to take a walk here and see if we can find him, track him a little bit, and hopefully get lucky.
It turned out that it was a clean miss, that at least we didn't wound the deer. And yeah, it was an awesome experience. No, we didn't kill a deer, but you know, not every hunt ends in a harvest. A successful hunt to me is enjoying the outdoors, something I thought I never would do again, but I am able to now. Not every hunt is about killing stuff. It's the camaraderie, the people, everything that goes with it. So I was very blessed to have this opportunity.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Mission by Matthews and Vortex Optics.
It's 4:30 in the morning. We're sitting in Sundance, Wyoming, which is in the northeastern part of Wyoming. What we're doing is going to be hunting in the Badlands area of Sundance for mule deer. The herd out here is quite large, but doesn't make it all that much easier to accomplish what you're coming out for. We've been scouting this area out for a number of days, and it looks like it's going to be a good hunt.
Approximately 29 degrees out. It's November 1st, Thursday. Opening day of mule deer season. Going to be going out to the stands here approximately half hour, 45 minutes. Looking forward to it, me and my father. A little groggy right now, looking forward to my coffee.
It's about 7:15 in the morning. There's about 30 deer standing out in the field. Very shortly we should be able to knock into them and get a visual on them. But right now it's still a little bit hazy out that way. But we've been seeing them run down off the hill into the field. Give it another 15-20 minutes, we should be able to get a good take on them. Scooped in on a batch of 4 bucks. One looks to be a 5x5 and one to be a 4x5. They're out there at 367 yards. They started out at 440 yards, so they are working themselves towards us right now, which is a good thing. Hopefully we can get them into about 250 yards when we will maybe consider taking a shot at that time. We just had a herd out in front of us and they got spooked
and it looked like it was a coyote that spooked them, and it chased them out about another 300 yards away from us. So it's going to be a while, but they're starting to come back now. But it's going to take a while for them to come back to where they were. But we are patient people, and you got to be. Anyway, time will tell. The weather is changing right about now. It's getting a little bit colder, but we're getting snow flurries in from the west, but it sounds a little bit like sleet. Hoping this afternoon sometime Limpy, which is a massive mule deer, shows up and gives us an opportunity. But as of right now, he's nowhere in sight, but plenty of time left. Shot? Yeah. Good job, Dad. There you go. Dandy. Look at that. 1, 2, 4, 5 by 5. After all this, I really want to thank Ron and Barb Bruner from the RBJ Ranch here in Wyoming. After we spotted this animal, I put the sights on it, took one shot, it fell down almost in place, and it was a exhilarating feeling when that happens. And right now, I'd like to share it with my son, John. It's great.
It was great coming out here, having this hunt with Dad. We don't get much opportunity to hunt together, so this is pretty nice to come out here and experience this with him.
I know I've been talking about Limpy for the last 2 days, but Limpy's gonna, the way it looks, go on,
Live to see another day.
live to see another day. But hopefully he'll come around yet, and we can see him one more time before we head back to home.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Mission Crossbows and HHA Sports.
Hey, did you miss an episode of Outdoor Bound TV? Well, no worries. Simply go out to YouTube, search Outdoor Bound TV, subscribe to the Outdoor Bound TV channel, and you can watch all of the episodes right there. You never have to miss another one. And we hope that you'll join us again here next week when we'll bring you more great hunting and fishing action from around the US, around Canada, and around the world, right here on Outdoor Bound TV.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Acme Tackle and Mountain Dew.
Hi there, my name is Jeremiah Voigt from Kaukauna, Wisconsin. Let me start over. I keep losing my train of thought. All right, let's start over. Damn it. So my name, Outdoor Bound, and we're gonna be heading off to break, or I don't know, I lost it.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Markham Technologies and Rapala.